OTF Booney Mo talking about hashtag do it for Vaughn.
Oh no.
When I piss on N-words like Vaughn, 100, don't make me drop the video to really embarrass you N-words. None of you N-words can't compete with me. Hashtag slide for Vaughn before going to the studio making diss songs. 051 Kiddo get like that while you out of town ducking your ish. Tell at Big Duty Low, get his ish back too.
I give him to the end of the summer. I give him to the end of the summer, shorty. I'm taking all parlays, all bets, all side bets. I'm taking everything. I give him to the end of the summer, gang.
You would think that being at his Father's Day, the beef, drama,
Not
controversy,
beef on Father's
whatever
Day,
you
man.
like to call it, will be placed
What
on
we doing,
hold.
bro?
Especially considering the fact that some of these guys are actually fathers themselves. And this is why I tell y'all that when something actually happens to any of these guys, I have zero sympathy because a lot of them oftenly do it to themselves. Whether it's putting incriminating things on social media or dissing someone or their deceased loved ones. With that being said, as y'all know, like I stated before, it's Father's Day, and somehow these guys still manage to get into it with each other on social media, where it went as far as going to King Von's gravesite and his gravesite allegedly being pissed on. Sheesh. Now let me tell y'all right now, I don't know if any of y'all are spiritual.
FBI, open up! Bruh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
They saying 051 Kiddo went to King Von? What the fuck? Oh, I gotta flame up my doink for this one. You know it's rolled up in that grabber leaf. I love that grabber leaf. I'm not thonking on nothing else if it's not grabber leaf. If you pass me the thonky and it's not rolled up in grabber leaf, I don't want it, my guy. Now, let me see if I just heard what I think I just heard.
Of any sort, but for ones that are, y'all know that there's a few things you just don't do when it comes to the deceased.
Right.
In fact, just the other day, a funeral home employee did a skit with his co-workers for TikTok, where apparently he put himself in a casket and acted like he passed away. Well, ironically, just 2 weeks after that, it came out that he was actually shot and unalive. And this time, he laid in the casket for real, for
Playing
good.
crazy.
Last time we seen something like that was with Philly rapper YBC Duel, when he would go to a cemetery, grab the shovel, and acted as if he was digging up one of his ops' grave.
Okay. That's why it wasn't surprising to nobody when he passed away. It was not surprising to a single soul. Nobody was like, what? For real? I can't believe that. Thank you, dude. Nobody said that, bro. They was like, yeah.
Now in this case, we have 051 Kiddo and OTF Booney Mo. Now according to 051 Kiddo, Booney Mo started it by dissing and he just responded. But for some reason, every time they respond to getting dissed, people got a problem and then make them seem like they're the bad guy. So we're going to get into it with what started everything and what Kiddo had.
But if I diss somebody and you goddamn like, damn, bro, you gonna go all the way up there with it?
To say as a response, including him showing a picture of King Von's gravesite, insinuating that he may have took a piss on his gravesite, and claiming to have a video of the whole altercation. Sheesh. Y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, and if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
Gotta call the outside distance, so I don't know if he a fan or fear. Look like got down syndrome, he dressed bad, his nails dirty, ain't got no paper. That's
What? That shit sounded weak as hell. Okay, so I guess OTF Booney Mo dissing 051.
I was in the jury, you can tell they get it in the middle of mall. Other, she look like Big Bertha and she got a beard.
What?
Now, that was a
Oh my God, that did not rhyme. Somebody tell bro he supposed to be rhyming in a rap song.
short clip of a song called 52 Dead
What the
Ops
hell?
by OTF Booney Mo, and he would also caption it saying, quote, 52 Dead Ops, dropping audio tomorrow, keep brother and them name out y'all mouths, too dirty to even be mentioning phone him, at Shoebox from the O, send verse baby bruh, hashtag do it for Vaughn.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing the video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Do it for D-Thing Blood Brothers. Now, according to 051 Kiddo, he feels he was dissing, so he just replied. Typical drill culture back and forth.
Right.
Now, for y'all that don't know, 051 member Driller has a classic song within the drill culture called 51 Dead Ops, taunting his ops alive and deceased.
Right.
For some reason, Booney Mo thought it'd be a good idea to make a song correlating to that one and remixed it, saying that he has 52 deceased ops and he's releasing it on Father's Day. Now, of course, this was definitely going to incite a response from 051 because it's simple. Nobody's going to diss.
I don't understand how you can have kids and you still on the internet dissing ops and showing guns. Like, you got to be some type of slow. There's something wrong with you, gang. Especially a nigga like Booney Mo. Both of them, really. But Booney Mo, your leader is in jail for murder. Two of your homies who are in federal documents that have something to do with more murders are both passed away in D-Thang and Vaughn. I know you got other homies that the internet don't even know about that passed away. You see what I'm saying? On top of whoever else from your hood, your family, whatever. And niggas in jail. And you still, as a grown-ass man with kids and a full beard, you still on Instagram making diss songs to your ops? What are you doing, bro? Like, y'all niggas like 30 plus. You still dissing ops on the internet and claiming hoods and shit? Like, what the fuck? That's just so goofy to me, gang. I promise.
And take a diss and not respond. Now, after Booney Mo dropped the snippet, 051 Kiddo will respond by saying, quote, "Don't make a diss song and expect us not to diss back. 100 emoji. It's just N-words like me. Take it a little too far." Then in the next slide, he will say, quote, "Stop implicating my name or anybody around me and expect me to sit around and take it. I don't give a F if it was 2035. Y'all keep mentioning the year like y'all ain't heard ish about me before a drill scene. The moment a N-word reciprocate the energy of an MF dissing."
Imagine being 30-something years old with kids and this what you doing with your time. Your kid, you ain't at the park with your kid. You ain't getting no money for your kid. You ain't saving up for your kid. You not learning stocks so you can teach it to your kid. You on the internet typing this long paragraph on the internet. You backspacing and messing up and going back and doing it again, putting the emojis at the end. Like,
I want to rush the comments and mention death, clout chasing, etc. This ish been going on before the internet was a thing. It's been F them, and every time we feel offended, it's gonna be that 100, blood, and muscle emoji. Booney Mo will respond with a video and he will caption it saying, quote, "Interact every day, stupid man." Now, Kiddo will respond by posting a picture of King Von's grave. He will caption it saying, quote, "At OTF Booney Mo, talking about hashtag do it for Vaughn."
Oh no.
When I piss on N-words like Vaughn, 100, don't make me drop the video to really embarrass you N-words. None of you N-words can't compete with me. Hashtag slide for Vaughn before going to the studio making diss songs. 051 Kiddo get like that while you out of town ducking your ish. Tell at Big Duty Low, get his ish back too.
I give him to the end of the summer. I give him to the end of the summer, shorty. I'm taking all parlays, all bets, all side bets. I'm taking everything. I give him to the end of the summer, gang. I give him to the end of the summer, gang. I'm sorry, bro. It's not about what your ops gonna do to you. When you disrespect death, the Grim Reaper got a way of coming to collect. Look at the dude that unalived Q50 with Lil 50, the 15-year-old Chicago rapper. Unalived him and died in a car crash a few weeks later. Just so happened. Look at dude who was playing with death, acting like he was in a funeral and died 2 weeks later. You can't play with death. Death got a way of showing you like, okay, and God done gave you chance after chance. You out of jail again for the 10th time. You still alive. You still got your health. You can still walk. Look how many times God gave you chances, shorty. I feel like after a while, God gonna be like, man, okay, I'm gonna show you some respect, young nigga. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to respect death any and all ways, bro. I don't give a damn who it is. You could have hated that man when he was on Earth. When somebody passes, you respect that death, gang. You respect that. You don't go to no grave site where there are unalive bodies and souls in caskets. You don't go to no grave site with nothing but the utmost respect. Anytime I ever went to, I'm praying while I'm walking through there. Like, God bless all these souls, God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of scary type shit. You went to his grave site to piss on his grave? So you can put it on the internet? Like it's not summertime in Iraq?
Ladies and gentlemen,
no,
we got him.
When you 30-something years old with kids, this what you doing with your time? You got time to go to your gravesite and take a fucking picture? And you 30-something years old with kids? Still be in the hood every day? That ain't no flex, bro. You're 30. You not 16 no more. You're 30. You still in the hood. That means you broke. What is your credit score, my guy?
Now, underneath that same post, Boonimo actually responded as he would say, quote, clown emoji, like you the reason 12 hot. What part you play on your block? 051 affiliate 051 Driller responded as he would say, quote, at OTF Boonimo, shut up, you lying. Now, Kiddo would take to his story again to address the situation as he would say, quote, P-Boy made a diss song and everybody gassed him up in 8 hours. 100, I had to show that P that is deeper than what you think, and it could get like that. N-words been dissing my brothers.
What, bro? All you did was you didn't do nothing to nobody. You just disrespected something and put a big ass target on your back. But what did you really do? You just pulled up to your ops gravesite and pissed on the grave, bro. That's all you did. And recorded it, bro. You didn't really do nothing to nobody. What you mean it get like that? Like the whole game y'all playing is just goofy as hell. I get it. I'm saying they both goofy. But damn, you gonna take it all the way to the goofy part, and then the niggas think they get on Instagram and they be thinking this shit is cool. Posting the Fulio song. We seen what happened to him. Doing the same shit you doing. Y'all, man.
For years and still dissing, but it's a problem when I do it.
I don't get it. Like, I'm gonna stop pausing it. But why would I sign up for a job? I would sign up for some shit. Sign up for a life where I'm gonna be broke. It's easy. It's a million times easier for me to die, and a million times easier for you to go to jail. And like, why would I sign up for that shit? These people are broke as hell riding around in regular Chevy cars and shit in Chicago, in the hood, paying cheap ass rent, eating McDonald's every day, and they got time to be on Instagram going to ops grave sites and dissing your ops in songs and shit when all your homies are dead or in jail? Why would you consider? That's just not intelligent, bro. It's just dumb.
It's D-eaters, and don't get mad at me, get mad at the game and what comes with this ish. I am who I am, and I never cared who judged me. Allah got me at the end,
and then he gonna tell me Allah got me at the end. No, he don't. You pulling up the grave sites and pissing on them. Allah don't got you, bro. Y'all delusional, bro. They always turn Muslim and shit. Why they always turning Muslim? They just come out of nowhere, just Muslim. Talking about some Allah got me, but I just pissed on my op grave the other day. What? Fucking domestic terrorists,
that come with this ish. Now, I can't lie, I do have to agree with him on that one, because a lot of times we do see whether it's OTF or O blocking them guys sending sneaky threats.
That's just as lame, though. I ain't saying like that. Y'all just as lame. That's just another 30-year-old with a beard on Instagram doing the same lame shit. He don't get no passes because he OTF and he's cool and Lil Durk is really clouded up. All that shit goofy.
When Kiddo or any of them actually say something back, they always resort to it being 2025. And I'm not gonna lie, we even did that a couple times, right? But I also had to realize that at some point in time, just because you have a bigger voice don't mean that people can't respond.
True.
And you
That's
never
true.
know how people respond to disrespect.
Right.
You can't punch somebody and determine how they're going to take it.
Right.
Like, perfect example, if somebody trying to fight and then next thing you know the other guy shoots him, you can't say, well, you wasn't supposed to shoot him because he hit you.
Right.
Well, everybody respond differently when it comes to disrespect, period. Some people calm, but some people take it far.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like I said before, you can't determine how somebody responds to disrespect.
That's why you.
It just is what it is.
Just don't.
Now, in the last
disrespect
slide is when he will allude to him pissing on King Von's grave and even stating that he has a video of it himself. He would say, quote, "Drillin' no 100 emoji. Don't make me drop the video. Mark my words. Keep talking, and I'm gonna drop the video pissing on his ish."
And what is that gonna do? What is that gonna do, bro? Even in the other slide, he said, "I'm gonna drop the video of me peeing on his grave, and really embarrass y'all." How is that embarrassing them? You getting a bunch of likes and views. Those are people who want to see how long it's gonna take for you to get unalived, bro. It's a game to them. It's a TV show to them. They don't really care about you for real, bro. You do know that, right? They're just fans.
The wicked one. Now, aside from all that, here's the part that I'm confused about. If you remember when Dirk had the concert where he was pushing peace before he got arrested,
Right.
J-Mane recorded the phone call he had with Lil Durk, and Dirk stated that whoever is not with him pushing peace, he's not having them around, and he's basically cutting ties with them completely. Now, here's a question. Is he going to continue having Booney Mo around? Because if he's still making diss songs and getting into it with the ops on social media, I don't think that's going to be a good look for Dirk.
Man, Dirk ass ain't worried about that. Dirk ass need to be fighting that Fed case where he getting denied bond for 3 murders and another murder for hire and some more shit. So he got enough to think about right now than Booney Mo. But all this shit goofy, if you ask me.